Hi everyone! So today I'm going to be showing you how to do 3 Edwardian hairstyles with a bit of a proviso on that. They all have to look good under my Ascot hat because I want to go to Ascot looking like Lady Marjorie from Upstairs Downstairs. So pretty much all these hairstyles start with taking a parting just behind the ear and then having these bits forward and kept out of the way. So let's do that. Just going to temporarily secure them with a little hairband, not historically accurate obviously. So today we're going to start with the basic Gibson girl, but a little bit better than the one I showed you in my 1800s hairstyle video. Go and have a look at that. Obviously this isn't the 1800s, so I just added that on the end. So you want to start by building a bit of volume up at the back. So just take a lock of hair and a comb and just back comb that to get a bit of volume in there. Ooh, I just hit myself in the head. So you want to go about halfway up the hair shaft. And then take the next bit. So now that we're fully back combed and look a bit bird nesty, or Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd, which isn't actually a bad sort of equivalent, you want to take all the hair and bring it up to quite high up on the crown of the head, and then take a brush that smooths things out. I've got a boar bristle brush, and just, without getting the hair in the front, very gently smooth that over. So you're not taking out the back combing, you're just making the surface smooth. Now you bring that all to just where the top of the crown of the head is. Wish I had a mirror and I didn't have hair in my eyes. And secure that with a hairband. You then want to take the back combed section of hair and just plait it up. Now I'm just going to secure the ends with a pin. I really should have separated my U-pins from my normal pins. Should I do that? Yes. Will I do that? Probably not. So, secure the end there. And then you just want to wrap that into a bun at the top of the head. It doesn't have to be neat. They were going very much for a kind of loosey-goosey casual hairdo at the time, because the Gibson girl is all about, you know, women's freedoms, and we don't have that much time to be messing around with our hair in the morning. So of course many of them did, and these were like expertly sculptured jobs. So when you get your little taily bit, you just want to tuck that under the rest of the hair and secure that with another pin. Now we've got these front bits. So you want to take these, hang on, is that centred? No, it isn't, for God's sake. So with these sections, you want to give them a little bit of a back comb, but not from underneath, just from on the top. Smooth this portion underneath, just very gently. Then you want to twist this away from the face and make sure that you've got that nice bit of space there. then you're just going to take the end and wrap it into the rest of the bun and secure that in place. And same on the other side. And once you're at this stage, which looks, I don't know, Edwardian enough, you just want to lightly pull out these side sections to give you a bit more width. You want to do that slightly at the back as well. So there you are, that's Edwardian hairstyle number 1. This side is doing much better than this one. There you go, just play around with it until you're happy. So let's see if that suits our hat. Quickly stick a hat pin in it just so it doesn't move and I can have a look. So the hat pin goes through the hat, through the bun, and anchors on the other side. I've concluded that this hairstyle is actually very nice, does go very well with the hat, it holds it on very snugly, but it's reading a little bit more Mary Poppins than Lady Marjorie, so we're going to have another go. So we're back in our slightly mad 80s form, but I don't know, I kind of like it actually. So this next one is for a younger girl. I'm definitely too old for this one by Edwardian standards, but we'll have another go. So same again, part just behind the ear. It should be a lot easier now I've back combed the back and not so much the front. So this time we're going to slightly plait this low in the back. So you don't need to plait all the way down, it's just part way down, and then secure it. And I'm also going to fluff up the back slightly because I'm quite self-conscious that I've got a very flat back of my head. Not sure why that is, but there you go. Just smooth over the back combing. Then you take your front portion and twist it, taking more hair each time you do. Don't worry if it's looking a bit flat to start off with, we'll sort that out later. Okay. And then you want to divide this into 3 and plait this. This time you do want to be plaiting not quite to the ends, but mostly there. And secure that again at the ends with a little pin. So with this you want to fluff it out. I also don't want it sitting quite that high on my head, there you go. Because you're going to take this up and back in a minute. You also want to fluff out the plait as well, so that it A sits flat and B looks a bit more impressive, since most of our hair is taken up in the back at the minute. And then do the same on the other side. So we're back with our little plaits. So we've now got 3 plaits, big one in the back, 2 little ones in the front. So what you want to do is wrap this one in to a little bun, just a very one pass around bun. Then you want to wrap these up over and around. Same again, up, over and around. Ooh, actually around. And then you want to secure all that with I've got a 2-pronged hair fork, but you can use just a normal hairpin. So dig that into the scalp, through the bun, and whoop, out the other side. You've got this stuff remaining here, and you just leave that free hanging. So, how does it look with the hat? Fluff it out a bit more at the sides. So, I think while the hairstyle is very pretty, I don't think it goes terribly well with the hat. It was a bit of a long shot, because I wasn't really expecting this one to go with the hat, but the original has some lovely fake flowers in it, so we'll give that a go instead. That goes much better. I think it's quite pretty actually, but for Ascot you do have to wear a hat, so this won't do, but I'll show you anyway. So this last one, and the one I'm most hopeful for, also starts with taking a section behind the ear, except we're taking another section just behind that one, and also clipping that out of the way, hopefully. Sorry, I'll take these front bits away first. I'll briefly do a weird little quiff in the front. Cool. So yep, then we just take a little section behind that, going down to about there. This looks ridiculous. This is much easier when you have a maid to do your hair for you. Obviously I don't, yeah, I look daft. So you take your remaining hair in the back and start twisting the hair in one direction and keep twisting it up. And keep twisting and twisting and twisting till the very end. Then you want to wrap that around as a bun on the top of the head. Tuck the end under and secure that with as many pins as it takes to bloody stay there. So we have our little bun at the top. Then we take these two sections we left behind and separate those into smaller sections and finger curl them like that. Then wind them up close to the head. And pin them down, trying to show as few of the pins once it's in there as possible. So what we're doing is just taking a section, oh that section's not very big, and curling it as if you were pin curling, winding that up towards the head. Once you feel like your finger's getting stuck, take it out. And roll it up like that. And find an appropriate piece of hair to do it. This is much easier with a mirror, I promise you. And just catch it with a pin. And do the same. We're sectioning like away from the face rather than just doing it like backward, we're doing it from the face outward. Last one. Well, sort of. And now we have to deal with this front section of hair, of which there is quite a lot left. So today, this time, I'm going to be parting it about here actually, which is where I've got a cow's leg. And then this is going to be slightly twisted and draped to this point. Then we wrap that around, pin that in place. If you're feeling like really daring and you've got enough hair, you can actually loop it around and then do another little pin curl. Fan that out a bit. Now this one I'm going to try and wrap it and then do the little pin curl. So now I'm going to have a quick check in the mirror, pin down any bits that aren't pinned, and maybe zhuzh it and fluff it a little bit. There wasn't actually a tremendous amount to be done. I've chucked in a couple of pins there just to secure my little, what are they called? Pin curls? Pin curls. And I think it looks rather nice. I am going to, because I quite like little face framing pieces. So let's see how it goes with the hat. Where's my other hat pin? There we go. Quickly show you the back. But I think that looks rather nice. I'm going to have another couple of goes before I go to Ascot, because I'm not the most skilled hairdresser. I do need practice, but those are the techniques that you'll need. It never turns out right first time. Like, I've done many different historical hairstyles over the years, and first time I've always looked like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. So what I particularly like about this one, focus on my face, is the interest that you get at this bit. Because otherwise, if it's just flat hair, I think it rather detracts from the whole thing. What is that posture? Oh my god. I think it rather detracts from the whole thing. No, I like that. This is definitely the style I'm going for with more practice. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you'd like to see my other attempts at hairstyles, some of them turn out pretty good, then have a look in the rest of the channel and the rest of the videos. Subscribe if you're enjoying this. Who knows why you would, but I enjoy making them, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye!